against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That shit that you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy Dontay Promo. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that bell, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So this video right here is for Dontay London, but it's also for people who could help, you feel me? So, you know, I'm the same age as bro, 28, you know, and I basically been, you know, dealing with the same situation. Like, when you work in the 9 to 5, you start to, you know, at that age, 28, you start to wonder, and your brain and everything just start to go in one place of, it's time for a house, you feel me? Like, you paying rent at apartments and everything, that's all fine and all that, but we know that's the thing that's holding us back, you know, paying rent and dealing with this low income stuff, you feel me? When we trying to boss up and, you know, provide for our kids and don't have to report no income, you feel me? But it's just been so much of a hassle when trying to get a house or purchase a house, you feel me? Because it comes with having to have this type of credit score or above, you feel me? Or, you know, no felonies or misdemeanors and such things like that. I know I don't have none of that, you know, as far as no felonies and misdemeanors, you know, but what I'm saying is it's 2025, right? Back then, 2008 and under, rent was like $800 for a 3-bedroom, you feel me? Before like the expenses out here in this world went up. So we got, you know, our elders and, you know, the older people, you know, in the older generation that's sat living in houses that they had back then when it was affordable. Because right now, around this time, our generation, we trying to make it work, you feel me? And I just been in this maze, you feel me? Like a maze that go like this, that you just trying to find your way out of, living in low income or, you know, just living in apartments, and you just want that house, you feel me? But you getting denied because, you know, your credit situation or this and that, you feel me? But you just, you know, we all know that's the most important thing you want to work on, your credit, you feel me? Okay, we can do that, but working a job, you know, it ain't, you know, it ain't that easy, you feel me? How it was back then. Like, you gotta really get out here and work heavy hours, you feel me? So I'm just, you know, as lost as him, as, you know, trying to get that first time house. I know about the first time home buyer situation and all that, but it's like I don't know that much about it, and I don't want to get, you know, the wrong information and think I know it all, you feel me? So I know there's grants out there that could help, you know. You can try to do multiple grants and all of that. I ain't really exercise on that, but hey, maybe I do need to try to exercise on that to get that first time house, because, you know, I want that crib with the garage, you feel me? We ain't trying to keep going to these, you know, apartments pulling up and all that with other people that's living, you know, next to us. We just want our own environment, our own peace, you feel me? But for our generation, it's like I don't see nobody living in a house either unless, you know, they or own a house unless they a rapper or, you know, they doing what they do out there the other way, you know, but that's not what I'm doing, you know. I mean, I make music, but I ain't, you know, doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing, you feel me? So I'm making my money the right way, the honest way, you feel me? And I'm just trying to turn nothing into something, but it's been difficult for a lot of people around my age, you know, when it comes to trying to get that first crib. I mean, it's easy to hop into a low income or a apartment, but we want that crib, you feel me? And I'm telling you, like, nowadays it's like they asking for 3 times of what you make, you feel me? And then if you got somebody living with you, they want their information, and that person can get you denied. So it's like all type of crazy stuff, man, when it comes to trying to have your first home, you feel me? But it may be different for y'all, you feel me? So if it was different for you, feel free to, drop some comments, and or if you have some, ways that we could, move to the next step, drop something in the comments, cause we all trying to figure it out, the right way, not the wrong way, but the right way. You feel me? Like, cause it's nothing that you don't work for don't last forever. You get what I'm saying? So I want a nice crib with the marble floors and all that. You can buy your house and all that, then hook it up how you want to hook it up. I always wanted to do that and have my man cave, basement and all that. But at the same time, we right here at the end of our 20s. You feel me? Finna head over to 30. So, you know, Dontay London giving himself a 5-year mark for a crib. That's a good, way to go right there. Giving yourself 5 years. You feel me? To get a crib. Cause, I think the same type of way, with so much going on, the government shut down. You don't know what's finna happen next, what's finna get closed down, or if it's go, open back up sooner than later. You feel me? All you can do is stay moving forward. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, our generation is too difficult, way difficult when it comes to trying to get a crib. Way back then, 2008, 2002, and all that, it was easy to get a crib. You feel me? Way easier. But that's why I'm saying, like, our parents and all that, they had it made. So if you a older person, you kind of know what I'm saying, man. It's different out here. Y'all know it's different, but at the same time, if we have to put in more hours and work to get that crib, then that's just what we gonna have to do, And it's really about saving. Like, as much as we want that crib, is as much as we gonna have to put some money to the side, and as much as we gonna have to come up with some different income that's gonna make that income. Cause a job ain't gonna do it by itself. I feel like that's exactly how I feel like. A job ain't doing it no more by itself. You gotta get out here and find some type of side hustle you can do, cutting grass or cleaning out cribs like I do. I clean carpet, you feel me? Do t-shirts, photographer, videographer. Like, I can't stop. It's like no limit. Like, when one hustle slow down, the other hustle picking up. You feel me? So it's like I got some other stuff in plans too, but I don't want to speak on much. I just want to pop out with results. But man, I'm feeling how bro feeling, man, when it comes to this crib stuff. You feel me? Like, we all just want that nice house, but times is different now. Times is different. Come on now. The checks we getting is only about enough to pay all our bills. Boom. Probably got about like 100 or 200 or 3 left to yourself. And then after that, that next check is all yours, but what you gonna do with it? That's where it get real at. That next check is kind of like all yours. What you gonna do with it? Or unless you got some more debts and bills and or unnecessary expenses that's lined up, because you should only have about 6 or 7 bills, that's due a month. Anything else, you probably got to cut short and let that go and let that go. Like, look at me right now, no haircut. I could really play it crazy and just get a line up. You feel me? Get lined up and just stack it up, just get a line up. You feel me? Or I can get a haircut. That's the type of stuff you gotta really, let go. Because as much as you want it, as much as you gonna have to let go of things, you feel me? Including distractions. So my way of, working towards that crib I want is doing what I do at work, working my 9 to 5 and doing these side hustles, you feel me? And if I can get, more side hustles on the side, then that's what I'm gonna do, but also keeping God involved, having faith and praying, because anything is possible with him, you feel me? But at the same time, if we can get the help that's out there, or if we missing this piece that could connect with that piece, let us know. Drop some comments, because, hey, everybody, been there, done that before, you feel me? And you get your blessings from helping the next person anyways, you feel me? So I know I know what I want in life, I'm working towards it, and that's all I can do, you feel me? If hey, it's like you gotta really, really get out here and work. Really get out here and work. And not just work, but save. Cause saving money is what's gonna save you. But it's them powerful grants that's out there too. Like, that's like, doing a grant application be feeling like doing a job application. You don't know if you go get hired or not, but you gotta do them grants because one might pop off for you that can help you get that house. Might be missing just a little piece of this or a little piece of that, or, finding that co-signer as well. But, y'all might have some powerful opportunities and ways as well. So I'm all ears, I'm all ears today, because it's definitely one of my goals. Look at me. I'm in my own apartment right now. Right? And it's low income. And I know I want better for myself. I know I want a house for me and my son. I know I want a basement that's all mine and all that. A door that I could go in, that's all mine and ain't shared, on the other side with somebody, you feel me? That's the real thing right there. Like, real life working to it, but to be honest, when you a single father or a single mother out here, things might get in the way to slow you up. And me being a single dad, not even receiving child support, it's only so much that I could do. But I'm doing my best. I know what I want. I'm getting up, going to work. So it's better than sitting down. And even when I'm off at work, I'm trying to still, get out here and be out here making some money, doing side hustles. So whatever else, come in the mix of all that is what come in the mix of all that. I feel like if we just keep going and keep striving, something go pop off for us in a good way. But we gotta walk with faith. So that's what I'm doing. Walking with faith, enjoying what I got right now, but I know I want more, I'm appreciating what I have. And, I'm trying to show my son the way at the same time that what you have to do out here is get up and go to work. So that's what he see me do. Every day he get up to go to school, he already see me out the door going to work. You get what I'm saying? So he don't see me out here doing nothing but going to work or cleaning carpet or making t-shirts or being productive, doing music videos or, doing photography or, something with the camera for people. So that's pretty much what my life is all wrapped around. You feel me? Promo Sham 2 and Dari Promo. So yeah, YouTube, I'm real close to my 700 watch hours that's due, so I'm still knocking that down. 700 watch hours that's due before I'm monetized on YouTube. So once I do get monetized, ain't no telling like where I'm gonna be at in life by then, and that's like right there around the corner. So we got about 59 days left in the year. What y'all gonna do these last couple days before 2026 get here? I know I'm trying to make a difference. I already made a difference this year, but still, it's no limit. Don't stop just because you made that difference. Keep going. So that's what I'm doing. Keep going. Finna get out my work uniform, hop in the shower, and get out here and, see what else I can get involved with, on the good side of things, you feel me? Because I'm an opportunist, real talk. So I appreciate y'all tuning in with your boy Dari Promo.